Welcome back everyone to some more Skyrim with me, Hockey, playing our character Kym, the Nord, who has returned to his homeland to only find that there's all sorts of civil war going on. Yesterday's episode, or the last episode, I should say, we forgot a couple of ore deposits, so we're going to go ahead and go get those real quick. One is right across the river here from Riverwood. We noticed we missed this in the video. So it's right across here. You just simply go out. We're going to take all this alchemy stuff. We love the alchemy stuff. Right by the waterfall here, just take a little bit of a right, and there is an iron ore vein right here. So we're going to go ahead and mine this one. And then if we just go back across that little stream and follow the river up, we never returned for our other two nodes that were by the tower over here. So we're going to go ahead and hit those real quick. And that's the little tower I'm talking about where we killed a couple bandits. There's a couple nodes right down here to the left slightly behind. Got a lot of weight here. That's jump. Man, I need to get my buttons back together. Enjoy the controls in this game, but sometimes they're so different than other games, you just confuse them. Especially if you game a little too much like I do. And so we have our other iron ore veins here. So we're going to go ahead and get these mined up. Alright, now that we have them mined up, once again, this is the tower right here that we were talking about in the last episode, and the veins are right here. We're going to go ahead and head back down, and we're going to work our way to Falkreath, which, for anyone wondering, on the map is southwest of us here. It's not too much of a jaunt from Riverwood. We're going to go ahead and get there because that is where we're going to get our first house at. Well, hi there, bandits. Oh, life sucks for you. Nothing else there. Amulet. It's not a useful one for us because we don't use one-handed on this character. So let's go ahead and head down. We're going to make our way across the river here real quick. And we're going to head to Falkreath. Not too far of a trip. Now there are two ways you can go about getting to Falkreath. We've made it up the hill here. We're really close to the standing stones, and there's a fork in the road here. The actual sign says to go to the left here and up the hill, which will take you back to Helgen. I like to go to the right. It's a little bit longer if you do it wrong. However, because we've played this a bit myself, I do know the shortcut to get to the road that takes you in quickly. So we're going to go ahead and show you that real quick as we're heading to the right here. There's a camp over here, bandit camp. We don't want to go deal with that yet. We're going to carefully come this way. Now there is a little path here. This path will take you up to a shrine of Talos, where there's unfortunately some corpses. Instead of taking that shrine, you'll just walk on the ground next to the rock face here. There's some ore there if you want to grab that. We're going to come back for it at a later point. Go ahead and run through some trees here, following the rocks. Kill some wolves. Come on, get up here. Just running away like a coward. Go ahead and kill those. Oh, they chased a rabbit. And this lovely spot here where we see these downed trees, this is going to be the future spot of our home, right here. It's very convenient, centrally located in the southern section of the map, and you can get to it very, very early. As you can see, we're only level 4. We're going to go ahead and get the quest going right now. There's some more ore here on the left, up against the rocks. We'll grab that later as well. Up to this lovely pool, where we're going to get some more alchemy ingredients. Because, well, we love alchemy. Couple mud crab. I'm not seeing any dragonflies right now. There's a deer in the background over there. There is a nirnroot here. One of the rare and not growable plants. And there's going to be a couple fish in this pond. Now these fish, these will respawn. These will be a very useful spot to get fish early on for you. Now it doesn't work later because there are other areas that are better. But for now, this is the one that'll work. It appears we only got 2 fish here. Normally there's 3. I'm not seeing a third one moving. Alright, well, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and come over here, scare the deer. Bye, deer. Grab some more of these flowers. And the butterflies. Oop. We're gonna go behind this house. Now, this house is very close to where we're gonna have our house. A little hut on the map here. It is noted as Pine Watch on your map. And if you go around the back of it here, there's actually some snowberries back here that you can take, which are useful for enchanting later on. Grab this thistle here real quick, because once again, we just love the alchemy stuff. Want to get as much of it as we can, especially until we can grow it. Now, here's another fun one. There is a little bridge across here. You can already see on my compass up top, they're angry at me. Ow, really? Oh, oh. Okay, okay. We're done. You're done. Okay, you're gonna shoot me through that anyway.
You won't get the best of me!
That was interesting. I attacked and it did nothing. Let's put that away. Grab his stuff here. Anything of value. Because we like gold. Don't need the longbow. Amulet of Mara. And we're gonna go back down, jump off the bridge, let the rocks fall, along with the kettle. And there's another one that's gonna fall on the other side, with another kettle. We're going to continue down from that bridge until we get another fork in the road. Now, unfortunately, there's no actual signs here. The only way we have to mark it is this cart on the side. Grab some more of these flowers. But we're going to hang it right here, and this will take us straight down into Falkreath. All of the alchemy stuff. All of it. Probably getting pretty heavy here. Yep. We don't have much more room to hold stuff. That's okay, because we're basically there. Grab the last couple ingredients on our way down the hill. And there's Falkreath. We have made it. Now our first goal here, because we're a little overburdened, or close to overburdened, is we're going to go sell some stuff. Because I cannot carry much more, and we have to do at least a mission before we can get our house. So, grab all this. Hopefully the smith is out here. He is. We're going to sell to you first, because
Steel's
you
good,
only
but
take certain things.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
We don't want to sell that axe yet. Matter of fact, we don't want to sell any of the weapons that I have. We're going to keep the fur boots, sell the bracers, keep the fur gauntlets, because we're a collector. We're going to sell some of this hide stuff. We're going to sell the iron helm. Keep the cuirass. And that appears to be all that we can sell to him.
My forge if you need arms.
So from his hut, from his little blacksmithing stationing area here, we're going to go ahead and take a left. We're going to go a little further down to the next building. This is the general goods shop. Marked with this sign. Here with the scales, Grey Pine Goods. I'm going to go ahead and go inside. We're going to sell some more potions.
A hearty welcome to Falkreath.
And
all of Skyrim.
If not,
hopefully we'll
well met.
make some more
Unlike-
gold.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
We're already at 3,300 gold. See if there's any different weapons. No. Apparel. We could sell the Amulet of Mara. We're going to keep that, though, for now. We can sell these black robes. We're going to keep the copper and onyx circlet, because I like using that for my enchanting alchemy stuff. There's just all sorts of stuff we need to break down here. Potions. That's going to be the last thing we're going to sell to him. We're going to hold the wines for now. No ingredients to sell. Don't worry about the books. And I don't think we have anything that I would consider garbage in here. Right now, all of it can be used for building to some extent. So we're going to go to the potions. And we're just going to offload a bunch of these potions. Keep the cure disease. Because you never know when you're going to get hit by a vampire and catch some sanguis vampiridus, whatever it's actually called. I don't remember the specific names. But yeah, we don't want to become a vampire. Not fun baking out in the sun. So that, pickpocket, fortify stamina. We're going to sell the fortified two-handed. Going to sell the regenerate health. Down to 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. Magic was 7. That brings us down to 6. So we shouldn't have sold that. I don't know. Let's see if he has any iron ore. Should be worth a couple. Yep, 5 apiece. That gives us 21 more gold to make back, which isn't a bad thing. Because we have a couple more of these potions. Those ones aren't worth 7. This one's worth 7. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be it for now.
Steal anything from my shop.
Made our way to 4,000 gold. We're only 1,000 gold away from being able to purchase property, by the way. It costs 5,000 to purchase it. We're still at 270 weight. So what we really need to do here is get rid of some more of these potions and some more of this enchanted stuff. So we're going to break down the enchanted stuff because that weighs the most right now. That is what is actually holding us back at this point the worst. So we come in here inside the Jarl's Longhouse. That is the Jarl. We're going to talk to him shortly. But first we're going to come up here to the Arcane Enchanter. And we're going to get some of this lovely stuff broken down. Because we can learn all of it. Now, again, to kind of explain to you how the enchanting upgrades, it's based on the value. The higher value, the more you're going to gain. You see there, I went up 2 levels in my enchanting at a low level. That should push me to, yep, level 5. So we're going to go ahead and break the rest of this down. To 20 there. Armor of Illusion. And the robes. We're already at 23 for enchanting. Not too shabby. We gained 8 levels of it. So let's go to level up. Every other level, so we're doing stamina this time. Check our alchemy. Potions you mix that restore health, magic, or stamina are 25% more powerful, which means they'll cost more. That's a good one to go with. The other one I like to get is speech, if we can get it. And this is going to allow us to increase how much we're buying and selling for. So we're going to grab the speech first. Potions are important, but we're going to learn those quickly.
What is it that you want?
We lost 55 pounds worth of carry weight just doing that breakdown. So now we're going to talk to the Jarl here, and we're going to get the quest.
There are opportunities. Work. I demand tribute before you can be considered for any real
first.
tasks.
This is why we've kept something.
How about drink? None of that local piss. Real Blackbriar mead, fresh from Riften.
Oh, Blackbriar mead. I can bring that to you.
You better. I hate people who waste my time.
Here's your Blackbriar mead.
That's what I like to see. Someone who gets things done. Here, a little something for you.
Couple potions he gave us. Do you have any more work?
You've proven reliable. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
Taking care of it. It will be done. Knife Point Ridge. I don't think that's the one we wanted. It's a little ways off to the side. It's not the worst we could get. The one I like to get is Embershard Mine, which is right over here by Riverwood. You can simply just fast travel to Riverwood and it's there, or you can go to the Guardian Stones. Either way, it's right in between. But for this one, he's going to send us over here to Knife Point. He could send us a little further north. But
Last bandit.
It's not too bad, so we're going to make the journey. But before we make this journey, we're going to go work on selling some more of these potions. Now, if you come to the left outside of his shack, or if you are leaving the smith there and you take a right, you'll come to another building right here that is the alchemy shopkeeper, marked with this sign, Grave Concoctions. Zarya here is going to take all sorts of our potions.
Don't let the shop's name frighten you away. Take a look.
You had 500 gold to start. We're gonna go ahead and sell a bunch more of these. She has 73 gold left.
I'll take...
And we're down to 209 carry weight. Now, we have a decent amount of ingredients again. We might be able to learn a few more things, but for now, I think 100 pounds will be okay. So we're going to go ahead and just go up to do our quest here. So we need to head the other way out of town. So we'll take a left coming out of her store. We're going to head towards our quest marker up on the top in the compass. We're going to go ahead and just try to get there as fast as we can. I'm not going to pick up any more alchemy ingredients. You're probably going to see a lot more on the road. There are quite a few on the way. But I just want to get there and get this done so that we can get our house. It'll be very useful for us to have a place to store some of our materials and items, get some of this weight off of us. So we're going to go ahead and get there, and we'll see you when we get up there. Alright guys, we've come down the road here and crossed this bridge. We're at the location Half Moon Mill here on the map. We've come a ways from Falkreath. We're about halfway there, but the unfortunate problem is that the road continues north. So now we have to cut through the forest to our west to get to Knife Point Ridge. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. There's going to be a few obstacles on our way. Possibly some more critters out here in the wild. Appears here by Half Moon Mill there is a iron ore vein located just off to the west here. Once again, Half Moon Mill is right over there. Right here. Not a bad spot. We'll have to remember to come get that later at some point. We're going to go ahead and head down through here. Oh, we've stumbled across the campground. Some Nern Road. We're going to leave that there for now, just because of our carry weight situation. Well, that is an unmarked location. We're going to have to leave that there for now. Go ahead and keep heading west. Cut up this hill. Some more iron ore here. Whoa. An Imperial. Where are you running off to? I'd go after him, but I just don't feel like it. We'll slaughter plenty of Imperials later, I'm sure. We have arrived. Woo! Hi, bandit! Right through the shield. Take you down. Let's go ahead and ransack your stuff. hear from the guys we slayed. We're gonna go ahead and grab some of this stuff. Sorry about the puppy in the background. He's apparently having a bad dream. Found an archery skill book. And just like that, we're to level 6. Grab another health increase, and we're going to grab that alchemy increase now. Haven't made any potions since that level 5 level up, so that worked out perfectly. Take that hide helmet. See what's in the chest here. Some gold and a ring. Always like that. It definitely helps to see some of that stuff. There's really a lot we could take here. But there's a lot of alchemy ingredients.
Time to end this thing.
Do not be trying to freeze me. Ow. Like we're getting hit from behind. Hi, bandit.
Wait!
Both of you are down. Seared slaughterfish. It's only worth a couple coins. That's where we need to go. Didn't mean to tap that a second time. Over here, looks like there's nothing inside of there. There's a barrel here. Nothing in there. I feel like we missed a little something. Ah, we did. The hut down here. We got a couple more camps. Kill you while you're trying to get up. We got froze from behind by somebody. That's not going to work well for you. Yep, didn't work well for him. We slayed the guy up there already. Now we came up the back way, up over the side there. There's actually a road that goes down here that we could have used. But again, that goes to the north, and it's not something I'm very interested in grabbing myself. We're going to grab the Frost Miriam, search the Apothecary's Satchel, which happened to have some glow dust in it for us. Not a bad thing. Make sure you grab the dried Frost Miriam off the side of the wall. And we're going to go ahead and head inside. After we search the couple sacks here on the side. One there, that one's empty. Don't think there's anything in that cart. So let's head inside Knife Point Mine. Now this is where the fun begins. We're going to walk out of here with some mushrooms. There's raw imp stool. Now that is a very important one. Imp stool is one of our ingredients that we can grow. I hear you. If you're an archer, you can make this shot and pretty much kill him almost instantly. Huge sneak attack bonus. But as I was saying, the imp stool is one of those things that where you can grow on our own, so getting it is extremely valuable. Sorry, Bandit Chief. You're just not chiefy enough. Oh, is that some better armor? Iron armor, yes. So we'll go ahead and equip the steel armor. We're going to take the steel horn helm. We're going to take take the steel-covered boots just to make sure that we don't need them. We already know that the iron armor is no good for us. We have an Imperial Officer's Helm, 19 armor, 4 weight. 19 armor, 5 weight. But I like the look of it better than the Imperial Helm, so we're going to go ahead and use that instead of this Officer's Helm. And it appears we have 2 things covered boots. They're not worth 10 pounds or 10 gold per pound, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of those. The shovel. Now, if you noticed I lifted it and moved it, if you hold the button to take the item, which in my case is A, hold it, you can move stuff around. Nifty little tidbit. Can be useful for getting stuff out of your way. We take some more mushrooms there. There's ore absolutely everywhere in here. Go ahead and get this chest out of the way. Ooh, an amulet of Debella. Speechcraft. We're going to equip that. Give us some better pricing. We're going to unlock this lovely lock here. Now we have a little over 50 pounds left that we can use, so we need to be careful about how much we're grabbing. Don't need his clothing, but we're going to start getting some of these ore veins, because iron ore is going to be a big thing we're going to need for our house. Used to make all sorts of building components for building your mansion down the road, because that's essentially what it's going to be. So we're going to go ahead and mine some of this stuff. There's several veins in this room. This one real quick. Pickaxe and an iron battle axe. Appear to be anything down here, as the mine has been closed off by a cave-in. So we're going to grab this iron ore vein as well. Veins in here. Very short little mine there, but definitely a quick and easy quest that we could do, especially since the Jarl gave it to us. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be, there is a lookout over here. Oh, a bench that you could sit on and look out down over this break in the rock. And there is also another ore vein. Again, iron ore, very useful. We're going to need a lot of it. We're going to need to refine it as well. But that's something we can do after buying our property. We can take it all to Whiterun, and there is a smelter there. Looks like we got everything here. Oh, it's the flowers. I was like, what is on my screen? So we're going to go ahead and head back down the way we came. Grab some of those iron ore veins that we found on the way here. Just to help us out. So grab this one. It's very dark at night in the rainy weather here. Quite a little thunderstorm. Some more of these flowers. Now, we came down that edge over there, but we're not going to be able to jump straight back up it. So we're going to go slightly left here in between the rocks. Looking for more ore veins. There is a tower right there that you can go investigate. But we're going to get heading back as quickly as we can. We're going to go ahead and ransack some of these iron rig too. As rare as this is. Very useful. Oh, and we have some more fish in the water. Fish are really useful as well. Well, there are ways to gain fish. You can't grow them per se. Some more imp stool. I'm going to leave the alchemist journal here. Should we decide to come investigate again? An alchemy book. We do like our alchemy. And torchbug thorax in there. I'm going to grab some more of these mushrooms. Appears to be bleeding crown around this tree, which will be useful down the road as well. Go ahead and we'll grab this ore vein over here that we showed you. Back at the Half Moon Mill. So we're going to go ahead and take the road back to the south, well, the southeast here, across this bridge. But before we do that, grab some more of these flowers. There's some chicken eggs here. Alchemy ingredient, never hurts to have it. Grab some more flowers. And we're going to head on our way back. We will see you guys back at Falkreath with as many alchemy ingredients as we can grab on the way. So we'll see you guys here shortly. Welcome back, everyone. We've made it back to Falkreath.
Heard about you and your hunting birds.
Guards apparently don't like how we speak. But we are back, and we are going to go ahead and go turn in our quest. So we just need to come up here to the Jarl's hut. Oh, longhouse, I'm sorry. He doesn't have a hut. He has a longhouse. And he should be joining us here shortly. Oh, get out of bed, Jarl. Unfortunately, we're still just shy of the gold marker, so we're going to have to sell some gold. Or some... Well, we could sell gold, but I don't think it'll work out well. We're going to need to sell some other items that we've picked up to try to obtain the last little bit of this gold that we're going to need to buy a house.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
Yes, I am useful.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I've killed the leader of Knife Point Ridge.
Teach them to stop paying me.
Mm-hmm.
Here. You deserve a reward for your service. You know
500
what?
gold. There's our gold.
Unlike you, you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold.
Outstanding.
Talk to my steward if you're interested. Come and see me again sometime.
We'll come see you again sometime, but not right now. We need to find the steward. He's not up here. These people leave a lot of stuff lying around. It's a good thing I'm not a thief. Ah, there she is. Ninya.
For Falkreath and I, this is just one more war in a long line.
I'd like to purchase a house.
There's no house available, but I could sell you a fine piece of land where you could build your own house.
I'll take it. 5,000 gold. Told you guys it was going to cost some change.
You won't regret it. Here's the title to your steading.
Outstanding.
Follow the road east from Falkreath, then north at the crossroads. Turn left just past Pine Watch.
Sounds good.
May wisdom forever light your path.
Thief would have a heyday in your guys' longhouse here. Alright, so before we head to the house, we're going to go ahead and come across as we picked up some more gear.
Steel's good.
We're going to talk to
Looking
Lod
to protect
here.
yourself.
Sell some more
Deal
stuff.
some damage.
No weapons. Bracers, armor, hide boots, more bracers, hide helmet, iron helmet, leather bracers, and some studded armor. Boy, we didn't make much off of that.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
We're sitting
See
at
me at my forge if you
410
need
gold.
arms or armor.
Now, a lovely thing about Falkreath, and now that you have it unlocked, you can fast travel at any time, is that if you come back here,
Don't think you can battle with
just like Riverwood, where you can also buy stuff. But here there is a woodcutter at the lumber mill, and he will sell you
That
lumber.
Valga Venetian is a gossip and a troublemaker.
That's outstanding. We don't care about gossips. Boland, we would like some lumber.
Doing some building, eh? We can deliver it wherever you need.
I'll take 20 logs.
I'll have them hauled over right away.
And
Doing
I'm going to
some
take some more
building, eh?
logs.
We can deliver. I'll have them hauled over right away.
Outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're broke. We have 10 gold. And 265 pounds worth of gear. So we're going to head east. Since we got our last quest done, our house should be marked on our map. As you can see right there, Lakeview Manor. So we're going to go ahead and get there. We're just going to head back up the road here from Falkreath the same way we came. And we'll see you guys when we get there. Hey everyone, we're here at Pine Watch. We've come up the road from Falkreath. We're going to take a few more of these flowers. A lot more of these flowers. Love the alchemy ingredients. I can't say it enough. I'm sure I've said it too much already. Catch another butterfly. Anyway, if you come just past Pine Watch here, there's a little rock face, and we're going to go ahead and turn left just before it. Just past this pond. This is the quickest way to get back to the house here. Just checking for fish real quick. And don't forget to get these iron ore nodes. We're going to go ahead and take care of those after the video. But we're going to get our house started. Now, first thing I want to do, because blue butterflies are very useful to me, is we're going to take as many of these as we can. Because they're floating in our little area. This is our home. You can't be here. Appears to be a couple deer up here. 1, 2, looks like 3 there. There's one way in the background over there. Yeah, you better run. So we're going to go ahead and get our house started. So we use the drafting table on the left. Take the small house layout. going to take all of the materials out of this chest here, which is going to make us a little too heavy to run, but it's okay. We're going to send that book flying, apparently. Wasn't ready for that. Now we need nails. This is where that iron ingot is going to come in handy. We're going to go ahead and make 20, even though it only said 10. Because we're going to need more here, of course. And we're going to need even more. So we should have made 30. Now we need an iron fitting, 2 hinges, and a lock. So we'll go ahead and go back to the anvil, building materials, 2 hinges, iron fitting, and a lock. Increased our smithing to 21. That's helpful. Put that door on. Now, one of the first things I like to do, and this is just the small house version, we're of course going to build a main hall and stuff afterwards. That'll be in the next episode, but for now, I would like to get a garden going, just because a garden is our key to growing some of the alchemy ingredients we need. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. As you can see here, we have 10 total plots that we can start planting stuff, so we're going to go ahead and start. I like to put my flowers on one side. You can only plant one item at a time, so it's going to give me a bunch of those back. As you can see here, a bunch of the blue mountain flowers are back. We're going to go ahead and do the purple mountain flower. And the red mountain flower. In the back, we're going to throw the thistle. See if we have any lavender here. We do. Throw that there. Throw some juniper berries in. We're going to throw at least one of the snowberries here. Tundra cotton. Now you can see I'm skipping a lot of these mushrooms. The reason I'm doing that is because we're also going to put a greenhouse on here. And that will give us some more stuff to grow, or some more room to grow stuff inside. Actually quite an exorbitant amount of room to grow stuff inside. So we're not going to grow mushrooms. We could put the giant lichen outside, but I'm not a big fan of doing that either. It's more of a personal thing. You can of course plant whatever you'd like here. We already added thistle branch, so all of our stuff that we would like to plant outside at this point is here. The book. We're going to take another look at the main hall. This is what's going to take us a lot of materials, and we're going to have to go convert some of our iron ore into ingots. We're going to have to get some more wood, which is going to, of course, take more gold. And we're going to need more stuff for doors, apparently. So, let's go ahead and get that started. We only have 2 iron ingots. That's not a good sign. Well, let's make the lock and a couple hinges. We're going to need more nails and iron fittings before we can continue. So now comes the next trick. First thing we're going to do before we leave, because our carry weight is at 307 out of 310, is we're going to get rid of some of the stuff that we do not need to carry on us. Mara. Anything that I like to collect, I tend to leave in here initially. Just to get it off my person. We're going to go ahead and store all the ingredients. Now, an interesting note is when you store ingredients and you have less than 6, just hitting X will store one of the ingredient, as you can see me do here. In a pile of 6 or more, you hit X and it gives you the how many option. I like to go through, store anything that I have 6 or more of. And now I can just tap X repeatedly and store all of this stuff. No problems, no concerns. We don't need Arvel's journal. We don't need the skill book. We can sell that book. We're going to keep the Dragonborn book because, again, we're a collector. Drop off the key, not that it matters. And drop off a bunch of these materials. We're going to keep the corundum ore because we're going to convert some of those into ingots. We can't drop the dragonstone because even though it says it weighs 25 pounds, the weight doesn't count because it's a quest item. You can see here, quest items cannot be removed from your inventory in the upper left corner. So we're going to drop off the rest of this stuff. Keep the iron ore because we need to convert that. Drop off our full petty soul gems because we don't need to carry those around. We picked up a roll of paper somewhere. We can get rid of that too at some point. Now we're down to 168 pounds out of 310. We're capable of getting some stuff. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and make our way from our home here in Lakeview all the way up to Right Run. Right Run. Blah, 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 blah. Can't talk sometimes. Apologize, guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our way up the road, which comes up through Riverwood. We've already been there. We're going to cross the river, and we're going to follow the road up, and it's going to take us right to Whiterun. So let's go ahead and get there, and we will see you guys as soon as we are there. Welcome back, everyone. We haven't come very far, just down the road or up the road, however you want to look at it, from our house, which is just that direction there, through the woods. We're coming back to this camp, and the reason we're coming back to this camp is there is a treasure map on one of these individuals. We're going to go ahead and gather that now. They're not very fond of us coming over here. Come on, come get some.
Ain't this a surprise?
You'll be so much
Alright, they are all down. This will give us a couple more things to sell so that we have more than 10 gold. Here is the treasure map. Map to a treasure hidden near Riverwood. And it's actually not that far off. So we're going to go ahead and hit that on our way. So we'll take that. Grab some more of this stuff. And we're going to go ahead and loot things here. There is Nightfalls on Sentinel, another skill book. Most books worth 50 gold or more are going to be skill books, just so you know. We're going to search the end table. Some more gold. We're going to not zoom out. We're going to crouch down so that we can search this large sack in the back. Nothing there. Take the coin purse. Take these black mage robes. And that should be everything here. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and head toward Riverwood down the road here. And when we get close, we'll come back to you so that we can take a look for that treasure. Hey everyone, we've just arrived from Riverwood. And we're back just outside of the lumber mill here. This is your western gate to the town. We're going to go ahead and take a look at, not our map, we're going to take a look at the treasure map, which will be under your book section. Treasure map 1. So, looking at this, clearly at the top of the map we can see that the treasure looks like it's hidden in a log, a large tree or a log. The other thing we can see here is that the lumber mill, which is on this center island that we're on, is in the center of the river. So knowing that, and knowing that Riverwood is to the south of us, we know that the log we're looking for is across the river and to the west. So we're going to go ahead and head there and look for it. This being the first treasure map, it's really not that hard to find. So here's the river here. North is that way, west is over there. There's a giant log right there. We're going to go ahead and head across. And the treasure should be right here. And you can see it right there, hidden in the back of the log. This will not spawn if you do not have the treasure map, so do not try to come look for it without it. Got a few things. A gold ruby necklace. That'll be handy for us to sell. Make some early money if we'd like. So now I'm going to head back. I'm going to go into Riverwood. I'm going to sell a few things here. Grab these slaughterfish eggs first, because I like some of the rarer stuff. We're going to head back into town. We're going to sell off some things that we don't need, and we're going to head toward Whiterun, and we will see you guys when we get there. Hey guys, we're on our way to Whiterun, and we've been traveling down the road, and there is a giant here in the road. Now, I don't feel like messing with a giant, so we're going to go ahead and head around here. But wanted to bring that up to you guys, as it is a random event that can occur. Not something, again, that I'm interested in tangling with at the moment. So we're going to continue on here. But just wanted to point that out to you guys. This is why I tend to not fast travel places. Just because I like to hit some of these random encounters. They're interesting, they add a little bit of a random spin on the game. And it does make it nice. As you can see in the distance there, that is Whiterun. We're going to go ahead and head there. Grabbing this lavender. Because again, I like alchemy ingredients. So many alchemy ingredients here, as you can see. Butterflies, flowers everywhere. Whiterun really is a great place to come early if you would like to get a lot of potions made and stuff to sell, to make some early cash. You can pretty much pick flowers all over. There's even a couple farms where you can get wheat. You can pick up tundra cotton, butterflies, all sorts of stuff here. Whiterun really is an amazing starter place for you. And if you follow the outer wall around, there are nodes of iron ore and other ores all over around it. You can come back with quite a little haul. Lots of farms here. You can search for stuff. If you keep going on the left fork here down the road, you'll find tundra cotton towards that tower. But for now, we're going to head into Whiterun, and we're going to go ahead and get some of our ores turned into ingots. And I believe that'll be it for the episode here. It's a very, very beautiful place to come. Lots of scenery here. It does look a little dull, but you have the Throat of the World there. As you can see, there is a large facility up there. Throat of the World is the largest mountain in Skyrim. Uh-oh. We're being approached by a guard.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Official business only. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on you. That'll add a speech point for us there. It's always nice to get those persuades to work. Easy speech if we can do them.
We'll pay whatever it
And as
takes.
soon as you get in
We must
Riverwood
have more
here,
swords for the Imperial soldiers.
we have war maidens on our right.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
Yes, I'm sure you
It's
do.
fun most days. The hard work.
I'd sooner
But
bend
War
my knee to
Maidens
open a
has the
storm.
smithy behind, or the smithy and all this stuff, and a smelter. The smelter's what we're gonna use. We're gonna go ahead and make some of these corundum ingots. And, didn't need to back out. We're gonna make a whole bunch of this iron ore. Now, usually I would say only make 20 or so. In this case, I have 48 ores here. We're gonna make all of it, because believe me, we're gonna use all of it to make our house. Which we'll be working on more in the next episode, because unfortunately we're gonna run out of time here. Takes a lot of clicking. It's gonna be worth all of this iron ore. So we've gotten quite a haul. We've gained some new equipment, better equipment, and we've gotten our house started. So there's no more worry about overburdening ourselves and having to carry everything around. There are lots of ingredients here, as you can see. Some more tundra cotton here by this house. More flowers. I totally recommend taking every bit of alchemy ingredients you can from here in town, which we're going to do. We're going to grab all this stuff and we're going to head back home. But I wanted to close out the episode and let you guys know where the smelter was there. And that Whiterun is a beautiful place and great for you early. Thank you for joining me today, and Kaim in Skyrim, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
I work with
Don't forget to like and share it if you enjoyed the video today, and if you want your friends to see it. And feel free to catch us on Mixer. We're on streaming Mondays and Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So we hope to see you guys again for the next episode, and you guys take care.